You know what they say, the best part of waking up isn't Folgers in your cup, it's realizing that you smell like a hobo, and because you're at an airport, there's no good way to shower. Anyways, I breezed through airport security, likely because the agents did not want to smell me long enough to do any secondary searching, which meant that I had plenty of time to plan for the day ahead. So last night sucked ass, but we gotta figure out how we're gonna train today. So, yeah. And before that, I'm gonna try to nap, so hopefully that means I don't miss my flight. With a nap off the table, I decided to follow in the footsteps of the Liver King and hunt for the day's nourishment. Primal AF. It was finally time for Group 5 to board, so I made my way down the telescoping hallway to the sky. I don't know why I always end up sitting in the back of the plane. Maybe it's because I'm always late to check in, or maybe it's because they seat the cool kids in the back. My enthusiasm towards my potential for coolness was quickly thwarted by realizing that the back of the plane is right next to the washrooms, and the washrooms are right next to the washroom line, which meant that I had man-ass rubbed on my shoulder for almost the entire duration of the flight. But before landing, I decided to join in on the fun and poo in the sky. I then made it through Canadian customs without any additional sweat, likely because my already sweatiness amount scared the Canadian customs agents into letting me through the border. Upon exiting the airport, I was pleasantly greeted by the scent of burning national parks, where I then awaited for my Mazda-shaped chariot, only to have my arrival thwarted by Canada's environmentalist policies and Miana's accumulation of reusable grocery bags.
Oh no, it's full of bags.
I can move it.
As an offering to the forest fire gods, we lit the reusable grocery bags on fire because it was time to train. To be clear, I am not some sort of train at all costs tough guy. Miana had to train. She didn't want to come into the city twice today, so we're here, and since we're here, we're gonna try to do something. And I don't think that something is gonna be a lot today. Figure we'll start with some delt raises just to get the shoulders kind of warm-ish, and holy guacamole, the 20s feel heavier than they normally do. They never feel that light because delts aren't that strong yet, but I definitely think I'm going to cut volume a little short today considering the circumstances. Because if anything, I really should be in bed right now cuddling a puppy or something, but we're getting a delt pump. Unexpected with the current state of dehydration, the pump is actually quite intense. Look at me, just smoldering with intensity. And I really should be doing what Cole's doing right now, but honestly, I think I'm like too stiff for stretching or flexibility work to be of any value right now. Back to getting more pump. Can you believe there's people that actually train like this? Like this is their big shoulder movement of the day? Must be so freaking nice. Think we're feeling rear delts next. And since I don't know how to make a machine rear delt fly look exciting, just like imagine that it's exciting for me. I'm realizing right now that I smell so freaking bad. The rest of this training session was fueled by feelings of guilt towards exposing the poor woman who sat next to me on the flight to my body odor. I don't know, does it help if I change camera angles? We'll see in the editing room. Turns out, it didn't help at all. And if you're wondering what that screeching was, they're unloading shit from Strongman show today. So and I swear I did some machine presses before hopping on to the dumbbell rear delt flies, but somehow I must have forgotten to press record. Gonna try to get a little bit more roundy on the next round. Get it? Roundy on the next round because I'm rounding and it's the next round of fly thingies. I don't know. I think in order for me to get excited about curling today, I've got to bring back the classic slight lean, arm separate from rib cage, single arm dumbbell. Yeah, that's a good feel. Not really. Everything feels like shit, but if I lie to myself, it might start feeling better. And I already did a couple sets of these, but Darrell showed up and we were visiting, so you only get to see this one right here. I interested myself coming back with a heavier dumbbell. Why do these feel so good? I'm going to grab a heavier dumbbell again. Hopefully this works. Oh yeah, this works. And I definitely don't feel like doing anything remotely strenuous right now or difficult to get into, but I also don't want to skip abs. So, standing abs to the rescue. That feels so good, getting some spinal flexion in. Holy. Also, holy ab contraction. So yeah, I don't know. I am one sleepy little fella right now, but I feel better than I walked in the gym, so I guess that's a positive. Like, shook off the 15 hours in a fucking car and then 4-hour flight blues that I had pretty decently there. Like, I mean, obviously not fantastic, but I didn't expect it to be fantastic either. I know it's like the theme of the last couple of weeks is like, just do what your body's giving you. And like, there's an example where like, my body, it wasn't really willing to give me a whole lot, whereas like yesterday squatting at elite, like I didn't feel good, but I still like felt like I could do good, whereas today like I don't feel good, I really don't feel like I can do good, and it was just a matter of then just doing the goodest that I could, which wasn't very good. But anyways, I'm gonna go bully Miana to hurry up so I can get my ass home, get to sleep, and then get up and do some more work before I do the real round of sleeping. But if you guys haven't yet, check out the Team Activated group on School, because I mean, like, the whole reason I'm doing the vlogs, the whole reason I'm doing the group on School is like I'm trying to let people learn from the shit that I've done wrong. I'm trying to let people learn from the stuff that I figured out. I'm trying to present it on YouTube in a way that's like, this is the theory, the philosophy, the kind of the mindset doodad of how to do what I'm doing. Whereas on School, the goal is to be more of tactical, practical, kind of give the this, that, and the other. And like the advantage of doing that on School versus doing that on YouTube is like, YouTube, I have no idea who I'm talking to and who I'm giving the answer to, which can be a little bit dangerous because if you don't have context to the question, it's hard to give the right answer. But in the community, like, we can get context, we can give better answers, and we can help better, and we can give more practical, tactical advice versus just speaking in generalities. So, anyways, guys, hop in there if you haven't yet. I'm going to be bumping up the price here soon once we get to 50, so get in there before it goes up. And peace out. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. I need a nap.